I am finished with work. Not for the year, but to Christmas and just past, and then I've got a few more days in between Christmas and New Year I've got to work, but 9 days in total off. It's the most I've had all year. So I'm looking forward to that, which will hopefully mean, if the weather is like today, typically office day, it's going to mean get out on the bike. Doesn't matter if it's a bit cold, as long as it's not wet. I don't like riding in the wet if I don't have to. See you then. Well, hello peeps. You join me back on Vanna, and it is December the 22nd. Madness. I mean, the roads are a bit damp, but it's sunny. It's quite warm. I'm actually toasty right now, and I'm just wearing my Oxford textile jacket. Yeah, my Oxford textile jacket. I'm toasty, but I am excited to be out on the bike, and it's purely been a timing thing, because I'm on holiday now for this week anyway, and then back at work sadly 28th, but I'm on holiday right now, and it's sunny, and it's not been sunny any day I've had free on the weekend, and we were being dark at 4. I work till after 4, 5ish, 6ish, so that doesn't really work for me, unless you just want nighttime footage, which I don't understand the settings well enough. So here I am on Verna, and I'm literally just going to go around the block. I have nowhere to go. I think that's my biggest problem. I need to find places I want to go to and then go to them, because otherwise I just end up bumbling around, and that also means I just bumble and mumble in the concrete jungle. Anyway, how are you all? What are your plans for Christmas? And are you getting out on the bike? I know Mr. Tame is. He's always out on his bike. I mean, if this guy can get out, then I can say, yeah, Mr. Tame, he's mentioned me a few times in his videos. Thank you, Mr. T. I do appreciate it. And I've been trying to improve my content. It has been a bit more Mazda related. Sorry about that. Hopefully I'll get some more bike things going. So yeah, what are your plans for Christmas? Are you going away? Are you staying at home? Getting out on the bike? Or the car? Have you got a car? Are you gonna do some rounds in, some classics? I have seen, yesterday, Sunday, the whole Mazda brigade were out and about. The MX-5s were everywhere. Sadly, I was on neither the bike or the MX-5. Yeah, so next year I really need to get on that motor camping trip. And again, Florin, I know I mentioned Florin again. He's my buddy. He's my riding buddy, who we haven't really ridden that much together with. But him and his Rebel 1100 is ready to go. It's waiting. He's actually been building a garage from a company called Dunster House. They do like garages, sheds, workshops. Pretty cool stuff actually. So he's been cracking on that. I have been minimal help. I did say to him, I won't help you build it. I know, how unfriendly. But the reason behind that is I have been working on a renovation for the last 2.5 years, and when I have a free weekend, I want to do this. I want to get out on my bike. Do need to pull over because I've forgotten something very important. I forgot to put my strap on my helmet. Scheisse. Let me pull over here, actually. Yes, there we go. Right. What an idiot. We all do it, don't we? Hopefully not. Done. Frickin' hell. Remember, kids, check your helmet. Oh, it's because these new cheek pads I put in. Plus, from the Bell Bullet, you can probably a lot of helmets, but Bell Bullet, you can check the cheek pads and everything else. And it then means you can make the helmet fit as you want. Oh. Thank you, farmer. Okay, we're safe. What an idiot. My mum actually recently, sorry, I was just going back to Mr. Tame there, because he shares a lot of photos that people sent, and I've sent him a couple which he's shared. Thank you. It's nice to see them. But my mum recently dug out a few photos of me as a little kid, and like a kid, like pretty much a toddler, sat on top of an old Suzuki GSXR. I think it was that. This might be older than that. But yeah, she dug that out with us stood next to it, and we sat on it. Well, that was like what, probably very early 90s, late 80s. Yeah, that was the thing to behold. My mum was the biker nut, is the biker nut. My dad was never keen on bikes. He, when I first got my first motorcycle, which was a GP100, about 300 pounds I think I bought it for. Did a lot of paper rounds for that. But yeah, he wasn't that keen, but when it arrived, he was an electrical engineer in the forces. He was very keen to make sure everything worked and it was safe. The irony is the electrics were crap. I say they were fine until a certain point when I had to get to work really early in the morning and the indicators didn't work, and I had no time for it. I just tied string to the indicators and then to my handlebars, and I just basically tugged them, which again, as an unknowledgeable young teen, I should have just put my hand out like you do with the old school bikes. Like you're on a bicycle. Yeah, he helped me change the tyres on that. We did it ourselves, tyre levers and brute force. Good fun. Missed that. Yeah, my dad passed away when I was about 20, so that was those memories kind of halt at a point, sadly. But they're good memories. He's a good dad. Yeah. Well, yeah, GP100. Mum was a bike nut. She took me to like TTs and all sorts when I was a kid. She definitely has some photos for me. I'm going to try to dig them out. You just see baby photos of me at biking events and tents, so you're just going to look at more strangers that you've never met. But yeah, it almost feels a bit like a Freddie Dobbs book entry. Ooh, maybe I should. My mum, the biker chick, taking her son to all the biking events because Dad didn't like bikes. Where am I going? This is it. Yes, it is it. See, my wrists are starting to feel leaning down, and it's not a terrible place to be. The W800 is just my wrists. Don't like anything too much pressure on them. Yeah, my wrists are complaining. I'm getting too old for this. Not the riding, the riding position. I'll tell you what, if you want a Kawasaki W800, get them. They're great. They are. They're great bikes. I've had no reliability issues. They're beautiful, get comments all the time when I stop and do something. Get one. And again, you can change them to flat bars, like I did. If you followed me long enough, you would have seen that. Where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Well, that's a very good Christmas song, isn't it? Not. Right, well, I think that's my mumbles out for now. Kind of run out of things to say and want to just enjoy the silence. Probably as you wonder if you made it this far after I've been mumbling on. Anyway, have a great Christmas and New Year if I don't see you before. I do have a video lined up. Yes, a video lined up. It's not about the Kawasaki, it is about the soft top roof of the Mazda MX-5. So if you're not into that, skip that and I'll chat to you next year. Have a great break if you get one. Just enjoy the time with your family if you can. Take it easy. See you later. Ciao for now.